Hi friends. May 24, 2022 marks the 50th anniversary of the BMW M division. In fact, this is a big anniversary for a division that sells only a little over 100,000 cars a year, and of course this anniversary has a lot of gifts in store for you and me in the form of a series of new models. This is the new BMW M3 station wagon, which is likely to be shown this summer, and the flagship sports crossover BMW X8M, or maybe XM. But the most, in my opinion, intriguing novelty will be today's hero, the BMW M4 CSL. How long has the Germans not used this well-known abbreviation in their models, denoting an uncompromising solution for pure sports? And now, after so much time, the company decides to revive this glorious name. What lies behind these BMW teasers? And lurks their ferocious power in the form of the ultimate coupe, designed for tight turns and winding roads. In what BMW has always been strong, the M4 CSL takes these qualities to the next level, thanks to the new 3.0-liter S58 inline-six, which has already proved its worth. The network already has projects with a return of 700 horsepower. This is on stage 1, and 100 to 200 such projects are exchanged in 6.2 seconds. M4 CSL will receive much more modest performance, because it is still a factory model and its purpose is different. But the power, even by today's standards, will still be decent, 550 horsepower. This whole herd will collapse through an 8-speed automatic gearbox onto the rear axle. And here, many can immediately lose their mood, because the rear-wheel drive is a bad hook, and the 0 to 100 sprint will not be so impressive. But the M4 CSL has a trick up its sleeve. This is a special diet on which the novelty was put, which will reduce the weight by more than 100 kilograms, which means it will make it possible to accelerate faster and leave behind even all-wheel drive models in quarter-mile races. So don't be discouraged. Externally, the car will be very different from the standard M4 thanks to a massive body kit, a different grille pattern and yellow front optics. This is a tribute to the company's sports cars. The new rear lighting equipment, consisting of several diode lines, deserves special attention. Looks very cool. The Germans plan to show the novelty at the end of May. Most likely it will be May 24th or 23. But what is most intriguing about all this is that only 1,000 of these M4 will be produced. And even by the standards of more exclusive companies, this is very small. So the novelty will have a very high collectible value. Friends, before we continue, do not be shy and subscribe to my channel so as not to miss new releases. French automotive company Delage has unveiled a working prototype of its D12 hypercar. I have already talked about this company and their unusual two-seat hypercar, where the seats are located one after the other. Such a non-standard solution allowed the company to implement a lot of interesting aerodynamic features. And, most importantly, to achieve impressive performance even by the standards of hypercars. At the heart of the D12 is a 7.6-liter naturally aspirated V12 petrol, which works in conjunction with an electric motor. The total capacity of the installation is 1,115 horsepower. At first glance, this does not seem like much, considering how much the same Bugatti Chiron gives out. But Delage has its own approach to building hypercars. The whole secret lies in the low weight and fairly compact dimensions. These figures are not yet reported by the company, but they promise that they will be outstanding. And this will allow the hypercar not to lose face, and in the sprint to the first 100, show the result even better than many competitors. Since Delage is small and doesn't have the resources that Bugatti has, it will take them longer to get it right. So the project will go to its customers only in the second half of 2023, and a total of 30 such hypercars will be produced. Bentley is step-by-step electrifying its lineup, and following the Flying Spur sedan and Bentayga crossover this year will also introduce a hybrid modification of the Continental GT Coupe. And thus the British will be able to offer their customers a hybrid power plant in almost any car class available to the company. The W12 nameplate has been spotted on the prototype of the hybrid Continental GT. This is a little misleading, because the hybrid Bentayga uses a 2.9-liter V6 with an electric motor producing 544 horsepower and 750 Nm of torque. I still tend to believe that such an installation will be used in the coupe. And the nameplate was left to mislead us. Although who knows, maybe the British are preparing a big surprise for us. Wait and see. Well, friends, that's all for today. Subscribe to my channel so you don't miss new videos. Good luck everyone, bye.